Water-hungry lawns are symbols of Los Angeles' past. In this series, we spotlight yards with alternative, low-water landscaping built for the future. Susan and Steve Matloff are doing what they do most days when they are at home, spending time in their front yard with their kids, talking with neighbors, playing with their dog Blue and passing homegrown onions to random passersby. When they installed raised vegetable beds alongside the sidewalk, they fantasized about living off the land despite warnings from friends that people might steal their produce. "If someone wants to take a bell pepper, good on them," says Steve, 49. "My office overlooks the garden, and every day I see people stop and look at our garden. Sometimes I run out there and talk to them. Our daughter Isabelle has been known to pull out a carrot and hand it to people walking by. The conversations start there. It's part of what we wanted for our yard, to be a statement and community builder. It wasn't always this way." The family of 5, plus 2 dogs, moved from a 2-bedroom condo in West Hollywood into the Windsor Square home in 2018, some years after it became too much for Steve's parents. They renovated the home with climate change in mind. "We set out to take a 1922 home and rethink it for the next 100 years, says Steve, who recently co-founded a company called Tradicient, the blend of traditional and efficient, to do this work on other homes. "We retrofitted it, we achieved platinum LEED status, and the landscaping was a big part of that. To achieve LEED certification from the U.S. Green Building Council, a project earns points by demonstrating various improvements that address carbon, energy, water, waste, transportation, materials, health and indoor environmental quality." Unbeknownst to the couple, their front yard became a heated topic on Nextdoor during construction before they moved in. FormLA Landscaping was overseeing the yard and was digging a bioswale and paths for concrete walkways, recalls Susan, 48, a sports marketing consultant. "A friend sent me a thread on Nextdoor that began, 'Has anyone seen this house? It looks like they are going to hardscape the entire front yard. It was actually going to be a rain garden.' Shortly after the Nextdoor discussion, the couple came home to find a baffling cease order from the Los Angeles Department of Building and Safety that said they were missing permits they didn't believe they needed. It didn't identify why, says landscape designer Isara Ongwiseth, a 4-timesist. "We didn't do anything that violated any codes. Steve called the building department for weeks and got no response. So he showed up at the agency's office downtown. I literally walked around for 2 hours with my notice," he says. He finally got help but was directed to another staffer who works with historic preservation overlay zones, which are city districts with special renovation rules.